But the thing that I've seen in my research is that we, as educated and the parents, they come from our loins, that we've been complicit in the mentality that they have. Because we don't give them nothing.
Right.
And the other thing is this is the other thing that killed me, is that my nephews, they went back to rap. 40 years old, you still rapping. That's how I thought about it then. But now, when I say that your network determines your net worth, guess what? The rap industry is an institution, a national institution. And guess what, baby? Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, they didn't go to college.
They didn't.
But they are establishing national institution and inspiration for young people. Young people can't. Their aspiration is way above what they see in our daily lives, what they see. Because we don't even have anywhere to go. Right. And we don't own any buildings. So we sit in the house looking at each other stupid, and young people looking at us like, is this what life is all about? So the thing is this, until we understand how important it is for us to build out, if we dealing with business building, it isn't something that we can do once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. The struggle, the stuff, the grassroots issues that the Rock is having to deal with in the community instead of us, these are things that we can deal with doing once a week or I mean, I own a plumbing company. Imagine if I just did plumbing once every 2 weeks. Like we meet, because we don't have anywhere to meet. So, but I want to say one thing, that when it comes to civic and social meetings, we have to, because I started off with the importance of self-examination, self-analysis, and self-correction when I was looking at young people. But I'm telling you, when you point one finger at them today, guess what? It's 3 of them pointed at us today. Because we haven't inspired them.
We haven't.
The thing that changed my life is that I went to Hampton University homecoming in 2009. I saw tens of thousands of successful black people from 17, 18, all the way to 9. It blew me away. Remember, I'm from Wookham. It blew me away, but the thing is this, if we are able to create that type of environment, then their probability of changing and that the opportunity by us expanding the network, they have somewhere where they can be able to see us.
True.
We got to take the pride that we have, just like I have in my company, the pride that we have in degrees, the pride that we have in our city, state, and local positions that we have, take it off the wall and put it in young people's hearts. And the only way that we're going to do that is to be able to have somewhere for us to meet every day to deal with our problems. I'm telling you, at one time, and this is the other thing, at one time I go to convenience stores, because most of them in these areas, in these black areas, they're run by Africans, they're run by other, not saying that that's bad, because this Club Aristotle is for everybody. It's for everybody. But examining the situation with us is that at one time I would go to those places, and every now and then you'll see how some of them look at you like, won't really speak, but in their mind, I already know. They wonder what is wrong with us.
Yeah, they do.
Because the thing is this now, at first, one time I would say, I ain't coming back to your store, this, and this and that, you know, you don't say hi, you don't. At one time, but now when I am able to look at it, instead of pointing out this way, being able to examine myself and put myself in their shoes, coming here from another country. And I'm able to set up shop in the community of people that can't take care of themselves, obviously. And they have their children in the stores with them. They are able to realize their potential. And I can imagine how they have to explain it to them when they come of age, wondering who are these people? But so the thing is this, I'm not faulting them at all, because if I came from another country and came here and able to set up shop, and I see that these people don't have anything of institutional value, the only thing that we have for young people today ain't nothing going on grassroots today. Not saying the church ain't doing their job, but because I know the Rock is doing their job. Ever since the first day I came home, I would love to be able to partner some type of way with the Rock. Ever since the first day I came home, when I first went back to the projects I grew up in Wookham, I saw the Rock. But ain't nothing going on grassroots today. The only thing we got for our young people is prison. And we don't want to separate responsibility, even when it comes to the, I mean, I put this on social media. I put this on Facebook and get no response to it. I'm telling you, We use social media, Facebook, Twitter, text messages, and all those things. We use those to complain most of the time I see on Facebook.
You're right.
We complain about this and we complain about that. Other countries are using social media, Libya, Egypt, all over the Middle East, they're using social media to liberate themselves. If we just get 100 people to come here, and each of us go in our contacts, because this is nonprofit to benefit this side.
Right.
Each of us go in our contact and tell 10 people we got 1,000. But that's the other place where we've been remiss.
Right.
And I've just got into Facebook. I can't say. I just got into Facebook about 6 months ago. But the thing is this. There's a saying that we are living in a day of learning, and those not learning are left behind. So if we don't keep up with the social media thing and be able to use that as a tool to liberate us. Imagine if Martin, Malcolm, and whoever you want to say had Twitter. How much easier their job would have been. But we don't even try. The hardest thing when it comes to those devices was the one that had to create it from scratch. To learn how to use it, we have to do that. Young people have to see us technological savvy. Then they'll realize their own potential. But oh no, I don't need to know them about that. I'm telling you, and young people, they look at us in disgust, and I see it. And we look at them, and we don't offer them nothing. We don't have anything of value for them. How do we think that they're going to want to be like us? So the civic, the social meetings, business builder meetings are totally free. Come here, please, and let's deal with the issue, because this is not just an issue that's good for here in Richmond, Virginia. I'm telling you, I've been down at the north. And the other thing is this, is that when I left Hampton University, I had just left Virginia Union University. I had just left VCU. I was doing the URTC, the Universal Residential Training Center, my residential program. Before I went to Hampton University homecoming, I had just went and talked to the president of VCU, and I went to their campus. And the president gave me some time, and he talked to me about the residential program that I was doing. And I went from there, and I went and talked to Dr. Royal at Virginia Union University. Got more response from the guy from the VCU. But the thing is this, when I left the campus of VCU, and the enormity, I just read in the paper today that they're expanding another $95 million worth of buildings this year. What is the difference between VCU and Virginia Union University? What is the difference? Virginia, from the research that I've done, Virginia University started before.
Yep. And they have their alumni.
But the thing is this, but this is the contrast also, is at Hampton University, when I went there, it blew me away. That's how I met Dr. Gracie Harris. I call her my aunt, and she accepted me from the beginning. And she's helped us along with this. But the thing is this, I had just left Hampton, and Hampton is similar to the magnitude of VCU here. And they're on the water. They got strip malls that they buy, and they employ their people. Why can't we get with a nonprofit aspect of it? Because we don't even deserve the money. If we've been doing young people like this long, we don't even deserve the money. That's why we're doing this from a nonprofit standpoint. Why not us get the buildings and be able to train young people that employ young people?